Hello and welcome back to Starcraft 2. I am known as Squall, and I really love casting Starcraft 2 matches. It's one of the more fun things I have done in my life, and hopefully you get to enjoy it. Because, yeah, I'm putting it up on YouTube so you can watch it. So this is Game 2 of Aspire versus PewPew. In the last game we saw Poser fall to the villainous wind, the Red Terran here. But, Aspire has thrown out Nazgul, the fearsome Brainwraith. He was the hero of the last set versus Team Light, in which Team Light unfortunately took the entire set 5-1. Nazgul won the one game that we got, and he was the last member, and he won with the hardest Korean 4-gate I've ever seen. Like, it's the sort of build that's about as all-in as all-in gets. And he did that, he pulled it off really well and managed to defeat his opponent. And for the record, Team Light, a lot of their members are in Grandmasters. Whereas the Aspire team, most of the members are in Mid-Masters. And we've got some that are in the lower leagues as well. It's very much a training team. It's not about let's get the best ever players and put them into a team. It's about let's take people who are passionate about StarCraft 2 and want to get better, and provide an environment and a framework in which they can train and improve and all that good jazz. So, yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. But, yeah, we'll have to see what Nazgul does for this game. Yeah, it's only a single gas so far. That said, I don't think we would see the second gas for a little while, even in more normal builds. But, kind of curious, we'll just see him do like a hard 4-gate or something like that, just based on his past plays. He's not going to be able to get in there, though, so you won't see that Winds. Oh, very sneaky. Winds does have a gas, so it's not going to be the very macro-orientated 1-max gasless fast expand, which we see pretty commonly these days. Instead, it's going to be something a little bit more tech-oriented. So, we'll have to see if he tries to go for oh wow, factory already. So this is going to be either a 1-1-1, which we don't really see as much these days, or it's going to be a Banshee opener. I would hazard a guess at a Banshee opener. And Nazgul is getting a second assimilator, so not going for hard 4-gate or anything like that. And hoping that he goes for a Robo pretty quick after, because he's going to need an Observer if Winds chooses to go up to that. Oh, never mind. I was completely wrong. Looks like it's going to be Reactor Hellion. Okay. You know what, though? I'm a big guy. I'm okay with being wrong from time to time. I can admit when I make mistakes. I'm alright with that, because I'm a secure human being. I feel good about who I am as a person. When I'm wrong, I say, hey guys, I was wrong, and it's okay. So, yep, there goes the factory. So, going to see a little bit of Hellioning. And it's interesting to see this against Protoss more. I've started seeing it a bit more commonly. And it feels like, well, kind of a new metagame type thing. And the idea is, you know, you get Hellions out early, and then you can run in, deal some damage to the mineral line. Because if the Protoss does their fast expand builds, they really won't have a lot of stuff by the time the Hellions get there. At best, you will have 1, 2, maybe 3 Stalkers, and maybe a single Sentry, and you won't have the force fields necessary to totally lock out those Hellions. So, yeah, the Hellions are just going to scoot across the map. Now, that said, they're moving out a little bit prematurely, I would think. Nazgul does know this is coming now, so he's currently boosting out Stalker. Oh, very intelligent. Nazgul just going to wall his ramp with pylons. Very, very smart. And those Hellions aren't going to accomplish anything at all. They might be able to singe that Nexus a little bit, but I'm pretty sure 2 Hellions take about 53 and a half years to kill a Nexus, firing continuously. So Nazgul cancels a single pylon, doesn't want to get completely locked in there. I'm reasonably certain this Stalker on pole position will prevent the Hellions from getting out. And some more Hellions are coming, singeing that Zealot. Zealot's trying to run away because Zealots are afraid of fire. But doesn't quite get in. Wow, Winds continuing the pressure, throwing down a bunker And, oh wow, Nazgul's going for Dark Templar. I don't know how well this will work. He does have 2 more gateways on the way, but he might lose this expansion just on account of not really having enough stuff to outmuscle this, especially now that a Marauder is here. Now that said, the Dark Shrine's going to finish up fairly soon, and we might see him just do a big warping of DTs and push out. Winds doesn't have enough energy for a scan yet, but he will soon, and a lot of this will come down to whether or not he throws down a mule on time, because if he throws down a mule right at 50, he won't have the energy for a scan when these Dark Templar waltz down the ramp and start hacking away at his stuff. Oh, never mind, he's warping into the Dark Templar here. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Winds doesn't exactly have a lot of forces here. He has a single Marauder with concussive shells. Now, is he going to warp into any here as well to try to repel this? Doesn't look like it. And oh wow, Winds just pulling back, salvaging the bunker. Doesn't even get any hull damage on the Nexus because he's going, Dark Templar, run! And Winds does have enough energy for a scan, but Nazgul is splitting up his Dark Templar to ensure that as many scans as possible are used up. Has this command trying to finish it up? It will very soon, but it will take a little while to morph into an orbital. And oh, a scan goes down, but it is wasted because the Dark Templar gets away. And Nazgul surprising his opponent a lot with this, dealing a lot more damage than he probably should. 2 Dark Templar just having a field day. This one here, well, he's killing the depot. He doesn't want the SCVs to have no homes. And Nazgul behind this is able to establish his expansion. And Winds getting basically no mining at all going during this. And oh wow, hacking away at the orbital. Scan does go down. Will these Dark Templar die before it finishes? Nope. They'll just kill the Hellions. That was one of the more useless scans I've seen in my time. Single Dark Templar left in the main, and I think this might be it for Winds. He's just taking so much damage. He will have a scan once this finishes, but no. GG's out of the game. And very nice. Nazgul with slightly cheesy play manages to take the game. But if you watch any of my casts, though, you know I'm totally okay with cheese. And honestly, I feel that was good. You know, like the Hellion opener meant that Winds was slowing down his own expansion a bit because Hellions are mineral heavy. And it was the perfect play to deal with what was coming at him. So, well played by Nazgul. Takes a win for VVV Gaming. Now 1-1 in this match between VVV and Team PewPew. So yeah, join me in Game 3. Let's see what happens.